Welcome to another episode of Your Time Matters. I am your host, Tammeron, joining you here each week with a cup of delicious, healthy tea. And there's just one magical ingredient inside of my teacup this week. So I'm going to encourage you to stay tuned until the end as I share with you why I chose to put this in my cup to help me manage my emotional well being for this week ahead. And as one of Canada's top certified astrologers and a certified health coach, I'm here each and every week to guide you and educate you about what is currently happening in the astrological sky and how it might be affecting all of us down here on the planet on a personal and an emotional level. So I'm just going to give you a little heads up this week because on the 17th of September, we have a lunar eclipse happening in the astrological sky. Now, I'm just here to give you a little forewarning. When an eclipse happens, this is like when destiny and fate steps in, because it's kind of like you're meant to run into someone, you're meant to meet that person, you're meant to have that conversation. It's literally times when your hair might just stand up, where you feel like you're having even some of those deja vu moments. So we've got about a week to prepare for this, and there are two planets that are being triggered this week in the astrological sky, and that is between Jupiter and Venus. And normally I don't talk about Jupiter and Venus, but I feel so compelled because I want to encourage you to embrace this beautiful, spiritual, and protective, and maybe even a lucky energy that is being triggered when Jupiter and Venus are in what we call a trine. They're making a magical dance in the astrological sky. Now, this might be showing up in one very specific area of your life or even in your business. So, what I want to encourage you to do is to really take some time out, whether that's in reflection, out in nature, doing something that you love, because Venus represents what we need to feel loved in our life and how we express love. And that also represents when we have money, what do we do with our money? How do we express love? By purchasing something, especially when it's for yourself. And Jupiter is a very spiritual energy, and it represents the wisdom keeper in astrology. So you put the combination of those two planets together, this is a beautiful energy. So this is the reason why I chose to put cedarwood and make some cedarwood tea in my cup this week, because cedarwood is a very healing, spiritual, protective energy. So if you want to feel like you're in some type of a spiritual bubble where you just feel amazing and almost blessed, this is what I encourage you to do. Now, also, you can Google and find videos on how to prepare cedarwood tea. You can use this in a smudging ceremony in your house if that is your culture, or you can even use cedarwood as a high grade essential oil, and you can dab a little bit on your wrist, or you can use it in your diffusers within your house. And this is going to create a very beautiful healing energy for this week ahead as we prepare to come into the lunar eclipse that is happening next week on the 17th. And what I'm going to also encourage you to do is to use some form of an open journal or even some form of a guided journal, and maybe even start creating some intentions about saying some special prayers for people, offering healing for people, because when you put something out into the universe, that is exactly what comes back. So again, this is a beautiful energy. I'm going to encourage you to embrace this, to use this to your benefit. And if you've enjoyed the information that I've shared with you here this week, I'm going to encourage you to come back again for another episode of Your Time Matters. And if you'd like more information on how to use astrology to either enhance your personal life or even your business affairs, I'm going to encourage you to go to my website, which is my YouTube channel under Inner Lights Academy TV. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.